Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to assemble the part Toyota 90980-11317. So if you're purchasing the part from our website, you will receive the housing connector, 5 terminal pins, and 5 wire seals. So what you have to do first is grab the wire and insert the wire seal. This wire seal is supposed to go until this point, almost flush with the end of the isolation part, because the function of this terminal is the back part. When you crimp it, it will grab the wire seal, and the front part, it will grab the copper, the contacts. Okay, but in this case we're doing manually, and this is the only tool that I have available today in our warehouse. Is an SM48V, and I have noticed that every time that I crimp with the wire seal, it crushes too much. Pretty much it destroys the wire seal. So what I'm going to do is push a little back so this part, it won't grab the wire seal. And what you have to do is open the tool. The best way that you open is push until the end, and because it has a ratcheting mechanism, it will release. Okay, you will see this little tab. Just to explain you a little bit how does this work. This tab is a locking system. You push a little bit, not too much, and you move this little tab. This tab, it will release also the mechanism, just in case you wanna open anytime. Okay, so we're going to place the terminal into the bigger opening space, which is 1.5 millimeters square millimeters, and in this case it doesn't fit. So usually what I do is close a little bit this gap, and now I make it fit. Okay. In this tool, as you can see, there are two parts. One is a little smaller, which is designed for the copper area, and the back part of the tool is a little bigger. That's specifically designed for the wire seal area. So I place in this direction, and I close, but not all the way, so I can insert the wire. Okay, even if I lose the tool, it's not gonna open up because it has the ratcheting system. So with the tool holded, I can insert my wire until I feel you don't want to make the copper go all the way through. Just try making an estimate that the isolation will be in the back and the copper will be in the middle. You can try with different terminals. Usually with our parts, we ship a spare part so you can practice first. Okay, so you close it, and now you can jump into the next space. Okay, here as you can see it's crimped, but it's not already enough tight to make good contact, solid contact. So we pass to the second step. You can do this in all one step, but based on our experience, when we're making one step, sometimes we crush or mess it up the terminal. So that's why we do one by one. Okay, so now we jump to the middle, and this is the third step. We place again, flush this, and sometimes we try to put just the front part when we are using this tool, because as you can see, the back part is already crimped enough. Okay, so we don't want to crush more. So sometimes I try to make sure that as possible. Of course, like I'm saying, this is not the perfect tool for this terminal. There are other tools in the market better designed for this kind of terminal. Actually, if you get a thinner tool, you can control the crimping size on the front and the crimping force on the back. Okay, so I place on this position, so I'm not crushing the front part, and I'm leaving out the back part. So I go all the way. Okay, so let it stuck right there. And now, as you can see, it's crimp in the front and crimp in the back. Okay, it's not perfect. When we do with our machine, the molds that we have do much better, perfect job. But if you're doing manually, you can get pretty good job and get a solid connection. So what we do now is we push the seal until around this point. Okay, and now we can insert into the housing. Okay, the good about this, if you don't know how does it go, this will only fit in one position. In this case, this little tabs, it goes down, so you can push smoothly until you hear the click noise. There you go. After you push all the terminals inside, you just have to push the white piece. The function of this white piece is to keep the tab, the locking tab that lock the terminal in position. So it's pretty much like a safety system for the locking tab. Thank you for watching. Bye.